Happy Friday, Illiana community. Welcome to another. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
another
it's been a
episode of Illiana Insights. We are on summer mode.
Yep.
Which means we're still here, but a little different. Change of pace a little bit in the summer.
Yep. It's a little quieter around here.
Yep.
It's okay.
What do we got going on here today? What are we eating?
So we have some cinnamon rolls. I just whipped up this morning.
You just whipped up this morning.
I thought we'd enjoy one together.
That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Your own recipe?
Yes and no. It's just a lot of butter and sugar.
Can't go wrong with a lot of butter and sugar. That is good.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad for a July.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd do a few updates of what's going on, what's been happening in the last few months, and then introduce a little bit of our 5-year vision plan of what we've kind of talking about and our pillars of Illiana leadership. A big part of this plan is really teaching our kids to be leaders, giving them the tools to be better leaders. But before we get to that, what's going on outside?
A lot of stuff's going on outside. So we have a field that's kind of getting put in. We have a nice turf field that is progressing. I get asked a lot about timeline and if things are going well with that. And I think the timeline, it's still within the projected finish, but there's been a few hiccups, as there always is. There's some things when you start digging, you don't know what you're going to see.
Correct.
And so it's been fine, though. Still plan on, by the time school starts, having a beautiful field out there. So that's pretty exciting.
So we should be able to have contests on that field. First practices may not be on there right away.
No, first practices we're probably looking at maybe 2 weeks without. But by the time we get to competitions, should be good to go.
Be great.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of football players out there too.
Tell me about football. What's going on?
We got about 37, 38 kids registered.
8 kids.
Yep. So it's they're out there with helmets and pads, and they're rolling, man.
I hear we have a first game too.
We do.
When is this?
So this would be Labor Day weekend. I want to say it's August 28th. Does that sound right? But that's Saturday.
Okay.
So we'll send a lot of information out as we get a little bit closer. It'll be a fun event. There will be a lot of stuff going on, more than just a game. So
Vikings are going to be ready to roll.
They'll be ready to roll, ready or not.
Do we have a quarterback? I mean, this is exciting.
Yeah, I think we do.
I heard we have a kicking coach too. Like all these things you never think about.
No, I've been really pleased with how much people have reached out, eager to help, want to be a part of this program, and it's been pretty cool to see.
And I think people don't appreciate all the little details. Like we were talking the other day, all of a sudden we need play clocks on the field. Obviously we need field goals.
You need those little flags on top of the field goals. That's a thing too, you know.
Oh yeah.
Tell you the wind direction.
Well, that's a hot mess
Never
out
even
here.
thought of it. You're gonna want to know.
Hopefully they stay up with all the tornadoes we have rolling through here.
You won't need the flags. You'll just feel it in your face.
All right. Well, so Viking football is here.
Yeah. Full force, man. It's made for a really busy summer. We've had a lot of equipment we've had to bring in. A lot of talks with our coach about schedule and vision, and it's been fun. It's been a really busy summer, but it's been fun.
I get this question a lot. How is everyone going to play in the same sandbox together when you have boys soccer, girls soccer, football, flag football? Yeah. It's a lot of people all fighting for the same turf, no pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. But we've talked about that a bit. I've talked with all of our coaches. We have our spaces cut out, and we have a few shifts practice going in, and everyone's going to play nice.
I'll answer this one. I hear a lot. How's the auditorium coming along?
Yeah, give us an update.
It's still on schedule. We're still looking around February 1st. Sometimes people drive by and they're like, I haven't seen anything going on there. There's so much going on inside, and it's a unbelievable complex puzzle in there of you can't do this till you do this, till you do this, and you're working 40 feet above you on. But they are almost to the point where they're going to start digging out the rake of the flooring, and then they'll put that panel in. And at that point, then it just really rolls.
Yeah.
But they're working every day, and it is. I walk in there almost every day, and it's such a complex, awesome space. But we're still looking for February 1st.
It's like a lot of projects around here, or around your house either, right? I mean, there's some days where you do a lot of work and you don't see much, you know, and then all of a sudden you drywall and paint. Now it looks like you did everything.
Correct.
You know, that's kind of what it is with a lot of these projects. But I can assure you, it's been nonstop since we've been here.
Yep.
And I see people here all the time, and it's exciting to see. It's going to be beautiful.
Like even I know, don't come to school on July 28th.
No.
It's shutdown day.
Yeah.
We're shutting down the whole building because they need to transfer the power from this side to that side, so everything's going to be shut off. But so little things like that, you don't realize it just affects the day.
It's golf day.
It already is a golf
Maybe.
day. And one last update before we talk a little bit about leadership is enrollment. That's probably my side, almost up to 635.
That's amazing, ain't it?
It is.
First year we moved out here, 2018. I think we were about 416 or 18 students.
We dropped all the way to 403 at one point.
Wow. Yeah.
It's crazy how the Lord's blessed that. So we're excited about less than 3 weeks, and they're all going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So bring them on. Lately, you've probably got a lot of emails from me about our new 5-year vision plan. And see if I can make sure I get it correct. Humble hearts, passion for others, and curious minds was the first part. Curious minds, humble heart, passion for others, creating the next generation of Christ-like leaders. That's our focus for the next 5 years. One of the things we're really focusing on is developing leaders. I share this a lot. I think we put kids in leadership positions a lot in high school, but don't always give them the tools to be good leaders.
Right.
So we're going to weave that into our curriculum, into our classes, into our extracurriculars. I know you're working on athletics. We're going to work on it in the arts, that the people we put in leadership positions have tools, and we encourage them.
And really, and allowing everyone have an opportunity to grow as a leader. And not what I really liked about this when we talked about before is that it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. A lot of it has to do with different skill sets that people have, but we definitely need to grow in for our young people being leaders.
And give them an area where they can still figure out their leadership gifts, fail, and we can encourage them and build them up, because you become a leader when you fail sometimes. That's how you learn. But there's 3 pillars that go with this vision of Illiana leadership. It's humility, passion, and curiosity. Those are our Illiana pillars of leadership. And you could break those down a lot of different ways. But that first one of humility, it's that Christ-like leadership where we get kids practicing thinking of others and serving. And I was thinking about this last week. Now, I love golf. Anyone who knows me, I play a fair amount.
Yeah, a little bit.
Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
You got to like Scotty Scheffler.
No, love him.
He did an interview before the British Open this week, and he was talking about just his focus and how he prepares, and his humility is what just jumps off the page. Like, winning isn't the point.
Right. From the number 1 golfer in the world.
And then he goes out and destroys everybody and wins again and is on a pace. And then even afterwards, the world could not get this guy. They kept trying to push him. You can't just not care about winning. He's like, oh, I love to win, but it's not the point.
Right.
The point is, he said, in this order: faith, family, golf.
Yeah.
And to see someone who's that good was just really refreshing to see.
That's nice to see. And it's really one of the biggest things I think when we teach kids about leadership is teaching them humility and teaching them about where they fit in this world. And I think it eases a lot of insecurities a lot of kids might have. And is definitely, if you're a leader and you're not humbled really quickly, maybe you're not doing it right. I've been humbled plenty of times. And humility is not a bad thing.
No. And to see it from someone who's so successful like that was really refreshing. And the more I listen to him too, it's like he says he doesn't focus on winning. He focuses on practicing and competing. And it just reminded me so much of process, how much process is important to becoming a good student, to becoming a person, to be intentional. Because you're always focused on the goal.
Right.
You miss out on the thing that actually is the thing shaping you and molding you. It's a fancy biblical term is sanctification. It's process.
Yep.
So that's one of the things we would love to see from our kids, this humility in that process, and having someone like him as an example.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So if you ever didn't see that, I highly recommend YouTubing that. So it was a really interesting press conference, and just seeing reporters, they can't fathom this. It cracks me up.
It doesn't register with people. And that's why when it's done right, leadership in a place like Illiana Christian is going to be so unique and different. It's almost shocking when people see it, especially when you look at the athletic side. And One of the things I always challenge my coaches with is be so different it's obvious.
Yep.
Right. And you're just a noticeably different thing. And it's one of the things I hear from people about what they love about the school. They just want to know, why are you so different? And that's just one of those things.
Yeah, and I see him even when, I mean, he doesn't have to get that frustrated because he doesn't do anything dumb on the golf course.
Mhm.
But there was one hole where he was closing in and he had a couple bad shots and he's just this.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that.
Yeah, I do too.
So humility is one pillar. A second one is passion, and that's leading with intentionality and grit and purpose and action. That's the, okay, here's the process. Let's do something with it. It's actually the tools, and getting them excited like that is
Mhm.
something that's good. And passion doesn't have to be like,
It doesn't have to be that way.
No.
And I'm not the most fiery guy, but I'm very passionate. I'm very
Mhm.
passionate about what I do. So I think that's an incredibly important thing to teach, is just to be passionate about something,
Yep.
to have that drive.
and not that I want to keep harping on Scotty, but
Mhm.
he didn't become good accidentally. I mean, he says it too. Like, he works really, really hard. Now, he doesn't have that personality like a Bryson DeChambeau where he has YouTube channels and stuff like
Right.
that, but he is working hard every day, usually not seen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we want our leaders to do, is to do the things behind the scenes that's going to make you successful as a leader,
Yeah.
being that intentional about that
Mhm.
stuff.
100%.
And the last one, this 3 pillars, is this curiosity, and that's listening, leading with a boldness, trying to understand people,
Yeah.
what makes them different than you. Like,
Yeah.
we have that. We struggle sometimes with kids coming here because we have kids from Crown Point and Lansing and Highland and Calvin and all these other schools, asking questions about, like, where they come from, where they go to church. Questions are huge
Yeah.
in leadership.
As a leader too, you can find someone maybe that, I get along with this person, or I don't get along with this person. And curiosity is, trying to pursue to understand people,
Mhm.
right? A pursuit to understand. And I think once you understand people, you appreciate a lot more people than you realize.
Yep.
Because you realize a lot more people are like you than you originally thought you did.
Yeah, and how many times do we have something like when something maybe goes wrong?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to address it.
Mhm.
And I think I have my opinion or what I think happened, but then I listen.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now I understand why you did this.
Yeah.
It may not still be right,
Takes humility to listen.
but have an understanding,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
So all of these things work together to develop what we're calling the pillars of Illiana leadership.
Mhm.
And these are things we're going to teach, model. I think that's an important thing to
Mhm.
show kids this. And give them the tools and actually give them a platform to do this stuff. And hopefully they take this stuff to be better people in the workplace, homes,
Yeah.
relationships, church, you
Yeah.
name it. So exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's great. No, we talked about it before. I'm very excited. I'm excited to see how it fits, not just in sports, but in the classroom, everywhere else. It's going to be good.
So you'll hear more from us. This is kind of our little July edition. August gets going. I mean, then
Yeah.
we're rolling, and then it's crazy town around here.
Yeah.
But we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be good.
So thanks for the cinnamon roll.
You're welcome.
All right. See you next time.